Everything that happens in life is for a reason. Do you believe that? Do you think that things that happen, are they just coincidence, like out of thin air? Or is it meant for a reason? Let's dive in, shall we? I think when we're going through something negative, I think it's easy to not see the big picture until hindsight. So after you get through it, then you can look back and think, oh wow, that had to happen for a reason. Like, it's like all the puzzle pieces make sense. Everything aligns, everything is eventually works out, even if you don't realize it in the moment, you know? And I think everything that happens in our life happens to teach us a lesson, or maybe to get our attention, or maybe even like to show us what is possible, you know? To give us like a glimpse of what we are capable of. We are all capable of doing some powerful things. The power of our tongue, the things that we say, can be very instrumental in allowing us to so-called manifest or achieve the desires of our hearts. I used to think things were coincidental, but once if you believe in a higher power at all, you realize that God is really guiding us and speaking to us, you know, or the universe. There are things that are brought to our attention in the right timing when we need to hear it. And there are like things that are said to us, like things that we know we should be doing, or things like nuggets of wisdom that we hear throughout our daily lives, but it goes over our heads. You know, we are not paying attention. We don't realize that God, the universe, is speaking to us. You know, there's so much power in sitting still and just quieting our minds, because this world is filled with noise. This world is filled with people telling you what you should be doing, how you should be doing it, why you should be doing it. But like, we know what we need to be doing, but we're just so clouded by people's influences around us that we forget to like sit still. I have been there. One thing that I've started doing is when I have a problem or question, I would just sit quietly and speak the question out loud and just listen. Focus on my breaths, deep breaths in, deep breath out, instead of going directly to people. People are only telling you what to do from their own perception of how they see the situation, you know? So you can't really rely on people all the time. You have to check in with yourself first, because people, you know, have limited perception of what the real root of the issue is. They can only see things from their point of view. So that's why you can't really trust the advice of people, because sometimes they can steer you wrong. I went off on a tangent, didn't I? I did. Okay, let's steer the boat back. Yeah, I think it's easier to realize that things are happening for our greatest good in hindsight. Like when we go through breakups, in the moment we're like, why? Why does this have to happen to me? But we were so good together. But were you really good together? Is that just the divine's way of saying, hey, this is not working out? Because a healthy relationship should not involve fear. It should not involve negativity or sadness or depression. It should involve peace and love and comfort and just joy. That's what a good relationship should have. And realize, okay, maybe this breakup is for a reason. Maybe I'm going to meet someone who's 10 times better for me. But first, of course, you got to do the inner healing and heal yourself and stop, so you can stop attracting those bad relationships. But that takes time and experience, and also awareness also. And then once you've healed, you can start attracting better, because you've gotten better. You've improved yourself. You've evolved and you've healed. So you can attract people who are healed themselves. So yeah, the timing of everything that happens in our lives is so important. Because if you were to get everything that you wanted when you wanted it, would you be ready to handle it? Would you have the knowledge of how to steward it well without losing it? Would you be able to sustain it? That is the question. That's why I believe that we are given things at the right time. We meet the people that we're supposed to be at the right time to get us where we're supposed to be in life. And that is the most beautiful thing about life. Just this mere fact of timing, it also reminds us that we are not in control of anything. We are not in control of when we're going to meet our special person, our mate, or future husband or wife. We are not in control of anything in this life, but we can control how we respond to things. Are we going to be patient? Are we going to manipulate to get our way? Because manipulation is not trusting the timing. That is the total opposite of it. Nothing good ever comes from manipulation. Just let things be. Our purpose on this earth is not to manipulate things. Our purpose on this earth is just to be ourselves, be loved and spread love, and just be, and to enjoy this present moment. So trusting the timing of our lives and realizing that nothing is coincidental. Life is not working against you, it's working for you. It's just all about your mindset. And if you're cynical, if you're negative, you're gonna think that life is knocking you down, trying to bury you, but it's not, I promise you. 20 years from now, you're gonna look back and say, wow, I had to do all those things. I had to go through everything that I went through to get me to where I am right now, on top of this mountain. So you have to have faith and trust that everything will always work out for you, no matter what you're going through. And stay positive, stay open, stay optimistic. Don't harden your heart. Keep it open with boundaries, because otherwise you will get chewed up and spit out. You want to keep them boundaries, trust me. I had to learn the hard way. Yeah, so don't stress, potato chip. You're gonna be all right. And it's all this stuff you're going through right now is gonna make sense. I promise you. All right, have a great rest of your day. And remember, trust the timing, trust the process. Have a good day. Bye.